But even you get in like you could get in a fight with like a bum or street brawl, or you probably knock him out, no problem. But like a lot of people, especially women, it's like we to knock someone out or finish them with striking isn't the most common thing. So I mean, she still did it. Like she did her thing. Like you can't knock it.
Why do you think that is for women? They don't get that many knockouts. Why do you think that is? Because you would think that a woman's chin wouldn't be as strong.
It isn't. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that it's just like a power. I still think it's a power thing. I still think overall, which we're able to take more punishment than we are like delivering explosively, and I think a lot of women are grapplers as well. Like I mean we're getting more and more, but like when we first started, it was kind of like, oh, these women didn't know how to stop a takedown. So it's like if you take them down and then they just you couldn't stop it.
It's such a good point, though. I don't think anybody ever talks about when they were like creating the sport and pioneering these like legendary women fights and women coming up in the UFC. There wasn't a lot of complete fighters. So like you talked about this too, when you were coming up in the game, there wasn't a guy you could go to that knew jiu-jitsu and had really good kickboxing, and then you could kind of get a complete look. So it's so crazy to even think about that. I never even put two and two together to find someone who has really good striking and judo.
I mean, we're at least a decade, if not more, behind men's MMA when women started doing this. So from the evolution of that standpoint, when these elite women start having kids that have elite females like daughters that are doing this sport since at a young age, it's like that's normal for men. They've been doing that forever. Wrestling's always been a man's sport. Kickboxing has always been a man's sport, but it's like just recently women have started doing this. So I mean, I even think the evolution over time will produce better females. So and I don't think it's women can produce the power, like they can knock each other out for sure, but it just takes time, I think, to develop that skill set. Most of the women in my generation were not starting that stuff until they were, some of these women didn't even start fighting until they were in their 20s, like not even a day, nothing, zero background. Like Juliana Pena, she walked into the gym because she wanted to lose weight.